It's a lot of people out there going through lust. Me included. One thing that really helped me, separate myself and from that action, from that addiction was just changing who I was, the way I saw myself. Because if you look at yourself as a high value individual, like the thought of even doing that will literally disgust you. Like think about it. If you look at yourself as like you're, you're that guy, like you're the nonchalant dreadhead, I should say. Like the thought of lusting or gooning like disgusts you, because like somebody that sees himself that way should not even be doing that. So I see myself as a child of God. I see myself as a very high value man. So automatically, like that action cannot be in the same body that I am. So once I changed that, I started to see the urges, start to decrease. The temptations, they weren't there anymore. Not that they're not there at all, but they're not as prominent as they once were. So that has definitely helped me, changing how I see myself, changing my identity. So that's part of the keys to changing that. That's part of the keys to being free from that action, being free from that addiction. Like you have to change the way you see yourself. Because if you see yourself like an average guy, obviously you're going to keep doing this. You're going to keep gooning. You're going to keep falling into that lust. Even for females, like if you see yourself as a very high level female, like a high class female, like there's certain things you don't do. That's why I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, all these girls are bad." Like not all of them. There's this clip I saw Taco. No, he was like, a high class woman will not do certain things that most of these young hoes are doing. Like it's certain things that you just don't do when you see yourself, as a, like when you see yourself in a higher, there's certain things you just don't do when you see yourself, in a higher identity than you are right now. Like certain things that I was doing when I was a little kid, I can't do that anymore because it's like it just doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut to the standards that I set for myself. And that's another thing. What type of standards are you setting for yourself? Bro, if you're a teenager, 13 to 19, I should say, certain things like you just have to cut out of your life. Hanging around like terrible people, like people that encourage that, like instead of you being influenced by them, you should be the influence. Instead of being influenced, you should be the influencer. So things like that, like you have to cut out some of those things because it definitely brings you down. It definitely brings down the way you will see yourself. Because if I'm hanging around people who are making me, see myself lesser than I actually am, I'm going to, continue to do actions that will make me lesser than I actually am. So a lot of these things come down to the way you actually see yourself. Like, bro, it's certain things I just can't do now. Like, and again, this is why having a good self-identity is so key. Like, you know who you are, and you don't even have to know who you are currently. You should know what you want to be, the type of person you want to be, and live based off that. And another thing you should know, like, boredom encourages that. Being idle, just staying by yourself, right? Okay, let me not say staying by yourself, but like just not doing anything. Of course, you're going to want to goon. You're bored. You don't have anything you're doing. So that, bro, don't stay idle. Don't just stay there. Just okay, I'm scrolling on TikTok. I'm bored. Like the moment that you see something the moment that you see a temptation, I'm telling you, it's immediately just going to take over. So you shouldn't just be idle all the time. There's nothing wrong with having like 30 minutes to yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But games, go play the game, right? Even if the game is not interesting, right? Go watch a show, go read a book, go take a walk, go do something that's somewhat beneficial to you and that will keep your mind off of things. Because the moment that you're bored / idle, it's wraps. I'm telling you, it's wraps. But especially for me, I try to cut down as much idle time as I possibly can. Cause really, I don't know. I don't really get the urges as strongly as I used to, because of the fact that, like, okay, even if I do get it, like, I'm like, gang, are you serious? You're about to, like, because like I said, I see myself in a higher sense. Like, I see myself like as a billionaire, bro. I see myself already with my kids. Like, I don't have kids currently, but I see myself already with my kids, you know, what I want, and things like that. I see myself already like that. So it's like, when the urge does come, like, gang, what are you gonna say to your kids? Like, hey, you know, I was, you know, or when you do get married, okay, what are you gonna say to your children? Like, no, like, the way I already see myself, it's like certain things I just can't do. Like, I just can't do it no more, you know. So you have to, that's one way, you know, to cut those things out of your life. You know, with any addiction, you know, that's a way to definitely cut it out and really just abstain from it, you know. And one thing I want you to start breaking down is, like, bro, let's just say, okay, you do succumb to that lust, right? It's not the end of the world, but, like, the urge, like, I want you to understand, the moment that you get the urge, like, it's either you either run away now, or it's fries, gang. Like, you can't fight it. The moment that the urge comes, you're not thinking logically anymore. So the one thing I would say is move your legs before you move your brain. So basically what that means is run. Like, just go keep your mind off of things like that immediately. Like, go get on the game, go watch a show, let me not say get on the phone with the guys, because sometimes, okay, I ain't gonna lie, if you get on the phone with your homeboy and that, like, if you get on the phone with your homeboy and you still get the urge, there's something wrong with you. But, like, for real though, like, the moment that you get the urge, just run. Like, move your feet before you move your brain. Because the moment that you start to think, okay, you know what, it's not good for me, you're going to do it, gang. Like, you're going to do it. So you have to just run, just flee, run from it, because you cannot fight it in the moment. And then after, I just want you to think, like, at the end of the day, what does lust really guarantee? You know, it guarantees instant satisfaction. And then after, it's just moments of regret. Like, you get that little nut off. Okay, after that, what's next? Dang, bro, I shouldn't have done this. Dang, bro, but, like, come on, bro. Like, again, it's especially for me, what I'm starting to notice is, especially with semen retention, like, I feel a lot better, you know. Like, I feel a lot better, you know. I feel stronger, you know. Keeping what's mine, you know, what's mine, and it has just overall just been so much better for me. You know, it's been very beneficial to me. And the moment that you start to see your seed as, like, precious, like, well, I just said my ex's name, but the moment that you start to see your seed as something that's precious to you, that's like, you know, it actually means something, like, and you start to hold that in, you start to actually cherish it, like, bro, your life will change. Because then it's like, bro, I'm telling you, semen retention starts to make you feel on a whole nother level, bro. So it starts to make you cherish yourself more as a man. Now, speaking of my ex, like, if you have a girlfriend, like, bro, honestly, I don't even recommend you and your girl, you know what I'm saying, doing the do, because it's like, especially in your like, as a teenager, bro, like, no, I don't recommend that whatsoever. Because, gang, that is your time to really just focus on you. Like, bro, y'all can kiss, y'all can do all of that, but, bro, keep it, keep your semen, keep all of that. Like, just keep it to yourself, gang. There are other things you could do, like, with her, bro, but, bro, keep your semen, bro. Like, because you don't understand how much power, like, there's so much power in it, bro. Like, just keep it. In my opinion, keep it. You will feel so much stronger, you know. And if you can't have a relationship with a girl without you know, without like, you know what I'm saying, busting the nut, like, just don't even have a girlfriend at that point. And if you do have one right now, and you don't think that you guys can have a relationship without, you know what I'm saying, busting the nut, like, bro, y'all should just break up, like, because it's never that serious, you know. Especially at a young age, you would think, oh my gosh, you know, I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to experience it, I want to do this. Like, bro, it's all fun and games till you get an STI, till you get something, bro, till you start burning. It's all fun and games, like, bro, you just gotta just chill. You know, if you're in your teenage years, it's time for you to actually just work on yourself and just chill, gang. Like, keep it, bro, just keep it, you know, keep your semen. It really does help you. But basically, that's it, bro. Like, this video is just simply, you know, at least for me, what has worked for me, because I see a lot of people saying no fap, giving you all these strategies. Like, what has worked for me was simply just seeing myself, you know, in a different lens, in a different perspective. You know, seeing a higher version of myself and acting like that higher version, and that has simply helped me just stop. Like, it really has, because now it's like, if I do it, like, I'm not on that higher level. But now that I see myself on a higher level, now I see myself in a higher sense, like, certain things that I just don't do. So basically, I want you to just start seeing yourself in the person that you want to be. You know, the person that has those cars, all of that, you know, what do they do on a day-to-day basis, and live exactly like that.